We're all in this together. We're gonna have the happiest Christmas since Bing Crosby tap danced with Danny fucking Kaye. Hallelujah! Holy shit! Where's the Tylenol?
Dinner was full!
Yeah. You checked our shitters, honey?
Clark.
Happy holidays and welcome to the Brew.
Oh, shit.
Happy holidays and welcome to Brew Crime, the podcast where we drink brews, talk about crime, try to introduce this episode, conspiracies, or whatever catches our attention. I might be JT.
And I'm Spit Take Mike, because I just spit my beer back into the glass.
Oh, no. Well, you know, the last time I covered whiskey and it was historical, and this one's historical as well. Not alcohol related, but I've titled this Napoleon's Hare-Raising Misadventure. So in the archives of history, there once unfolded a tale so extraordinary and fanciful that even the formidable Napoleon Bonaparte found himself confronting an adversary of unparalleled fluffiness. Behold the legendary chronicle of the day rabbits attacked Napoleon.
Fuck, I'm into this.
Yeah, right? So, while conventional history points to Napoleon's most disheartening defeat at Waterloo, an alternative narrative places this momentous event 8 years earlier, when the French emperor faced an unrelenting onslaught from a horde of rabbits.
What the
Pretty
fuck?
pointy teeth.
Yes.
So there's various renditions of this story, but the consensus placed the peculiar incident in July of 1807, following the signing of the treaties of Tilsit, which concluded the conflict between the French Empire and Imperial Russia. Now, after this, a rabbit hunt was organized by Napoleon's chief of staff, Alexandre Berthier. There was an outdoor luncheon attended by military luminaries that was arranged and accompanied by a considerable gathering of rabbits. Now, when you're working for Napoleon, you want to make sure that he's able to find a rabbit.
Yeah,
so you
think.
probably want to populate the area with enough. However, Berthier procured, and there's various conflicting reports, but at minimum hundreds, at maximum 3,000 rabbits.
Holy shit.
Uh-huh.
That could turn into 3 million rabbits in like a week.
Right. So regardless, a substantial number of rabbits were gathered and caged along the periphery of the grassy field.
Yeah.
As Napoleon embarked on the hunt, accompanied by beaters and gun bearers. I don't like that at all. But he was accompanied by people. The rabbits were released from their enclosures. Now, what ensued was weird. Instead of fleeing in fear, the rabbits bounded towards Napoleon and his entourage. And it was literally so a multitude of fluffy creatures charged at the world's most powerful man. Initially,
why didn't Monty Python make this movie?
Right. Initially, Napoleon's party found amusement in the situation. Like, that's adorable. Like, this is adorable.
Adorbs.
But the onslaught persisted, and amusement gave way to concern. And the furry horde advanced upon Napoleon faster than revolutionaries stormed the Bastille. Napoleon attempted to shoo them away with his riding crop, while men wielded sticks in an attempt to chase them off. And coachmen cracked their bullwhips to intimidate. After a while, it appeared that the rabbits had been repelled and the hunt could resume. But the rabbits were undeterred. General, get a load of this name. General Paul Charles Francois Adrien Henri Dieudonné Theobald. That's his name.
He sounds like an asshole.
Sure does. Sounds a lot like a Tucker Carlson.
Fucker Carlson.
Right? Cucker Tarleson. vividly describes the scene in his memoir, recounting how the daring rabbits flanked the emperor, attacked him from the rear, clung tenaciously between his legs, causing him to stagger. The conqueror of conquerors, he was exhausted, he retreated, and he left the rabbits in possession of the field.
Oh my God!
Even as he sought refuge in his carriage, the onslaught continued. A historian, David Chandler, said that the rabbit horde, displaying a strategic finesse akin to Napoleonic tactics, they divided into two wings, encircling the party, and converged on the imperial coach. And the flood of bunnies persisted, with some leaping into the carriage.
Did they all have rabies? Like...
But they said, I had enough of this shit. The rabbit onslaught ceased only as the coach rolled away. The man who had dominated Europe found himself no match for a battle with bunnies. Blame was laid at Berthier's feet. Instead of capturing wild hares, his emissary had acquired tame rabbits from local farmers, unaware of any distinction between one rabbit and another. Consequently, the rabbits didn't perceive Napoleon as a fearsome hunter, but rather as a waiter presenting to the day's food. To them, the emperor was nothing more than a giant head of lettuce. Theobald wrote, quote, though the poor rabbits had flung themselves on them with all the more eagerness that they had not been fed that day, eliciting laughter at this revelation. All I'm saying, it makes me so happy that these rabbits had a more effective coup than the far right.
Yes. Well, at least in the United States, there's been some pretty big coups around the world these days.
They stormed the shit out of Napoleon. This is literally one of the stories that I've never heard in my life. And just by doing a random funny history search, boom, it showed up. And I was like, this is Happy Holidays material.
Fuck yeah, it is.
Oh, man. Thanks, everybody.
Little bunny foo fucking with Napoleon.
Storming all the Bastille and fucking around his head. I don't know. I just love the fact that they basically split off into wings and came around the party. That's brilliant. Using Napoleon's tactics against him. So
maybe they should have. Maybe in the War of 1812, he should have used some of those bunnies too.
Right? Monty Python would be so proud.
Yes, they would.
Suck on that, Easter Bunny.
Can we send those bunnies to Tucker Carlson now?
I could think of a few people I'd like to send.
Marjorie Taylor Greene.
The first one would be George Santos, and I'll tell you why. Because he would pretend or try to convince us that he's Jack Hanna, who could handle zoo animals. But then he'd just try to grift the rabbits, and then hopefully the rabbits would take him out.
Fingers crossed.
God, he's an asshole. You know, in a party full of assholes, he is one of the biggest assholes.
King asshole?
Well, I wouldn't call him king asshole. I give that
some
to
bigger
Jordan,
king assholes.
or Lindsey Graham, but or the turtle. But yeah.
Or the Cheeto.
We just need to send rabbits. We'll send rabbits to the GOP. Literally, if we grab 5,000 rabbits and send that into like a Trump rally, at least that way there would be the actual number that he brags to have.
Yeah. Oh man. Well, that was awesome.
Oh, I got better.
That made me happy.
You started with ha, and I was like, where's he going with this?
Bye.
Bye.